Hello, everyone. Welcome to our crude oil inventories update for you. We just got the news that just come across the wires. You can see a big spike higher on crude futures up towards the $61 handle. That's been the area that it broke down at. Wasn't able to sustain a move above that. But pushed on up above that swing high from earlier today, but is now trading lower. We can take a look at the data coming out. I'm on my red box here. US crude oil inventories actual down 876,000, estimated down 1.5 million. So the draw less than expected. Cushing crude oil inventories up 782 versus a draw of nearly 2 million last time. Gasoline inventories, now we're talking a draw of 1.7 million versus an estimated build of 700,000. Inventories actual build of inventories down. Wow, we're going to build a 2.5 million versus estimates for 500,000 build. Midwest crude oil stocks fell to the lowest since March 2020 last week, though. So mixed pattern, mixed bag from the inventory data. That's really why we're getting this chop around here. Really, the inventory data is playing second fiddle this week, though, to the OPEC meeting. That is, well, it's underway. The ministerial meeting takes place tomorrow. As we said in our OPEC Plus preview, we think probably there are enough votes to there's enough consensus to stick to the current level of quotas and cuts as we've seen through April, seen through March and April. That'll be extended through May, possibly through June too. We'll wait to see what the US driving season starts to look like and whether Europe can get its vaccination house in order. On the bullish side for oil, there is a 200 million dose deal with J&J. That's a single dose vaccine. That is coming soon, so that could really ramp up the vaccination levels in the coming weeks. So keep your eye on that one. As we look at crude oil futures, as I can say, not really doing an awful lot this afternoon after that release. Elsewhere in the markets, Tech 100 is rallying. Breaking higher in the last, well, since the start of trading there. So the open US market open there, where you saw the futures ramp up there. We've got Joe Biden's $2 trillion or $3 trillion stimulus package coming up. That's going to be the one to watch out. And then finally, just to reiterate on the crude oil inventories, what we've got is implied oil demand, that's product supplied, rose by 1.6 million barrels per day week on week to 20.313 million barrels per day last week. So that's a positive. So the implied demand from product supplied is bullish. So we'll keep your eyes on that crude pricing at $60.50 at the moment. But as I say, really it's playing second fiddle to the OPEC Plus meeting, and that's the thing that's going to be driving the markets tomorrow. That's it from me for the time being.